My name is Sharon Cintolo. I'm running for the 2nd Norfolk District Representative seat. That includes all of Ward 1, Ward 3, Precinct 1 and 2, Ward 4, Precincts 2 and 4, and Ward 5, all Precincts 1 through 5. I ran 2 years ago and would like to thank everyone that came out and voted for me. Things have gotten a bit worse in our country since then. We have an open border, a fentanyl crisis, inflation, and war around the world. But I believe since we live in one of the medical and educational meccas of the United States, it doesn't seem that bad. Plenty of jobs and educational opportunity. It works for most of us in the state, but not for the people at the bottom of the economic ladder, and increasingly the middle class. Groceries, rent, utilities, gas, interest rates on mortgages if you can afford a house have all gone up, and erodes any pay increase that you might have gotten. Now, it takes years of bad policy to affect people to the point where they vote differently. I grew up in a Democratic household. It wasn't until I was out on my own that I realized that voting for the party I'd always voted for wasn't working anymore, and I became a Republican. During my last campaign for representative, I advocated for no licenses for people here illegally. Now we have an unprecedented number of people coming across the border. Our federal government, instead of securing the border, has pledged $3 million to Central America to stem the migrant process, people from migrating. The problem is people are coming from 105 different countries. Our governor sent people to the border to tell them that Massachusetts is full, but unfortunately, they're not listening. So thanks to our representatives, though, illegal immigrants can come to Massachusetts and get driver's licenses. Unfortunately, due to the motor voter laws in 1988, people that get a license are automatically enrolled to vote. If they don't want to vote, they have to check a box that says, opt me out. I suppose that was a safeguard to protect the citizens' voting rights. So in researching this, to make sure I had all my facts straight, you can imagine my surprise that in 2022, the Votes Act passed by your representatives removed that opt-out section. So unless you have a good understanding of the English language or know what you're signing, you are automatically registered to vote when you get a license. If you find that you're not eligible to vote, you will have to contact your local elections department and opt out of voting that way. That seems to be a large burden to people that maybe don't really understand the process. And although I've spoken with people that feel as though regardless of citizenship, you should be able to vote, there is a law that states that you have to be a citizen to vote in federal elections. It's kind of a big deal because allowing non-citizens to vote entails amending the Constitution. So if you would like to join me in the fight to push back on policies that don't put citizens first and stop the one-party rule in Massachusetts, you can go to sharonforquincy.com. That's F-O-R, Quincy.com. Thank you.